Well, hi, and welcome
Hello.
to another episode.
Of the Movie Men podcast.
Yeah. Before we go any further, I have a public service announcement.
PSA, as the kids call it.
Yeah, someone listening right now needs to hear this. I'm not entirely sure who. I don't know who you are. But somebody needs to hear this.
Sure.
If you're on an interstate, if you're on a major series highway.
Sure.
This is like, and this is from experience. This is something literally happened to me 40 minutes ago.
Okay.
If you're on the highway and all 4, 5, 6, what have you, lanes are backed up.
Right.
Clearly somewhere there's an accident ahead. And no one's really moving anywhere, or, everything's at a standstill.
Standstill, yeah.
Everyone there has a place to be.
Oh, for sure.
Everyone there is frustrated.
Yep.
So my public service announcement is, in those situations, there is zero version of driving up, of flying up the shoulder that doesn't make you a loser asshole.
Oh, no, that happened?
3 people.
Oh, man.
3 people came flying past.
Sure.
Yeah. Just frustrated. One of them was actually the person who was behind me. Pulled out into the shoulder, because I was in the far right lane.
Sure.
And so he just pulled out into the right shoulder.
Yep.
And drove up past, because he was he seemed every time I would brake and stop because of the car in front of me had stopped, he would throw it. He would take his hands off his steering wheel and throw them in the air. Wow, what the hell is this guy doing? Not noticing, literally, this is backed up for
miles.
Yeah.
But you're controlled. It's your fault, Brady.
So you, sir, are an asshole. If you're listening.
Can I? Which I hope he is.
But support us on Patreon.
But can I tell you something that I've honestly, because when you're in a traffic jam, sometimes you have other things to think about, but other times your mind just wanders.
Yeah.
Something that I've totally been paranoid about is say I was stuck in a traffic jam, when I've been sitting there daydreaming, and I've often been paranoid, if something just happened where, I had to get out of there right then, there was a medical emergency, there was a woman giving birth in the back of my car, or someone was, deathly ill.
I had this exact thought. I had this, what if I was in this situation and my wife is in the back giving, having a baby.
And it's honestly how could I drive on the shoulder to get to the medical center to save whatever scenario, without everyone assuming I'm a jackass? I
don't know. I don't think there is a way.
I would honestly, if I had a handkerchief or something. So first I put my 4-ways on, and maybe I'd wave a flag out my window or something. Just to, I don't know. Just, you got to do something.
I think if your 4-ways were on, I think if you drove past me and your 4-ways were on, I would assume that you were somehow connected to whatever was going on up ahead.
True. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
That your kid was in a bad accident or something, and you're flying up there to save the day somehow.
But yeah, it's you can't turn around and be the people in your car sorry, I know you need to go to the hospital, Timmy, but I don't want everyone to assume we're assholes. So we're just gonna have to, cowboy up here.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if I'm that guy though. Honestly, I think in that scenario, if I'm stuck in that traffic, and my wife is in the back seat giving birth,
sure,
I'm probably just thinking to myself, well, this child is going to be born in the back seat. I don't know if in that scenario,
yeah,
maybe if it were life or death, but
sure,
delivering the baby, it's less than ideal. But this baby can be born in the back seat, and things are probably going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know.
Hopefully.
But anyways.
But yeah. Welcome to the show. Welcome.
Yes.
This week we do something different. It's not a voted episode, but it's a pop culture significant episode.
It is. It's a new release.
A new release. I guess that'd be the apt way to describe it.
Which has been a long time. It's been a long time coming.
Well, yeah, unfortunately with COVID, there's not been a lot released.
Yeah. But there was Hamilton. No longer just a scuzzy city in southern Ontario.
Well, it still is a scuzzy city in southern Ontario.
But it's no longer just that.
No, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like 3 weeks ago, I said to you, hey, Hamilton is coming.
Sure.
And you were like, I don't know what that means. And I said, like the musical, they're, the Broadway show, they're doing a movie.
Yeah.
You said, the who and the what when? You were completely uninitiated with Hamilton.
Yeah, I wasn't too familiar with it. I had maybe heard it in passing, but if someone had questioned me on like what is it about, or really anything beyond that, I would have been like, I think it's a play. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let me give you a little background here.
Sure.
Then for my connection going into this.
Background.
I hadn't seen it live. Sure. I hadn't seen any productions of it. So there was the Broadway run with Lin-Manuel and everyone else, right?
Yep.
Jonathan Graff and then, but it's done like some world tours now with different casts, right? Like,
sure.
I think there's an LA version.
Cool.
Before everything happened with COVID, it was actually showing in Toronto. And so there's it, like impossible to get tickets.
Oh,
I don't know if it's so bad for these like generic cast ones.
Sure.
But like the Lin-Manuel one, the actual Broadway, like you had to,
wow,
even the president had to know a guy in order to get tickets. Like it was a year in advance you would buy these tickets if you were already part of an elite sort of thing.
Mr. Obama, we'll call you.
Yeah. If we have an opening, but
if something comes up.
Don't hold your breath.
Yeah.
So, but that's just information that I've gained sort of in the last couple of days.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That the show was that hot to trot.
Wow. Okay.
My girlfriend and her family are obsessed.
Oh.
And that's not even too strong of a, that may be a weak word.
That is intense.
Obsessed.
Yeah.
They really, 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 really love it.
Right.
My girlfriend has the album, the soundtrack, which is like 2.5 hours long or something, right? Because most of the thing is music. There's not a lot of dialogue.
Very
There's not
little
music.
Yeah.
So she's got all that. She knew all the songs. Her two of her younger siblings actually got tickets and saw it in Toronto. So it wasn't like the cast from the movie, but it was still it was the production.
Yeah.
But my girlfriend hadn't. She just knew she couldn't even put faces to the voices of the songs that she had listened to and sung along to now religiously for a few years.
Sure.
And there's been a couple of times over the last 2 years where she's like, if we're going on a car trip or something, she's like, oh, let me, I want to play the Hamilton soundtrack for you. And I'm like, I don't, like, I'm not interested. Like, I don't really, well, and that's the thing is like, I think, my perception was, I think I need to see it first. I'll appreciate the music much more.
Yeah.
If it's the song from the thing that I've seen.
Well, my initial reaction was to just listen to the soundtrack cold turkey would be a lot without seeing it. Yeah, for sure.
Especially if it's not your genre of music, if you're not into rap.
Yeah.
But so here's the thing. So so initially I didn't even know that there was any rap in it. Initially, all I knew was there was this musical called Hamilton, which was about Alexander Hamilton.
Right.
And my response to that was, why?
Right.
Who the hell cares?
Yeah.
Who cares about Alexander? Like, so we're Canadian.
Sure.
So it's not our history.
No.
But I have to imagine that it takes a pretty, even an American, it takes a pretty specially devoted to history kind of individual. It's not like we're talking about George Washington. It's not like we're talking about Abe Lincoln.
No.
It's not like we're talking about Benjamin Franklin.
No.
Alexander friggin' Hamilton. He was Secretary of State.
Yep.
No, he wasn't. He was the treasurer.
Yeah.
He was a treasurer. But that's it, kind of. Like, he's a founding father.
Yeah.
But I'm sitting there scratching my head going, who in their friggin' right mind,
yeah,
or even in their wrong mind, gives even half a shit about a musical about a founding father?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? And then someone was like, oh, but it's all, like, a lot of it is rap.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like,
even worse.
You're not making this better for me.
Yeah.
Because for the most part, I don't listen to rap. I don't have any rap on my phone.
Yeah.
Or my computer. Well, I'm a DJ.
You have to have some,
a lot of stuff I don't listen to on my computer.
For
But,
sure. Yeah.
with the exception of Eminem, I think there's a couple of Eminem songs. I think Eminem's a freaking talented genius.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it's not my brand of music.
Mm-hmm.
So I really wasn't interested.
Sure.
But then, I knew when it was announced that they had done this, they recorded this, which they recorded in 2016.
Yeah, it's been sitting for a few years, yeah.
At which point, well, I'll get into this. But anyways, I knew this was something that was going to be important to my girlfriend.
Yeah.
And so I knew it was something we were going to end up watching.
Sure.
And so I tried to make myself as neutral as possible going into it.
Okay.
Because I really wasn't interested. I'm like,
Sure.
It's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
It's not short. It's
the
not
founding fathers rapping. And I'm like, what? This still doesn't.
And if I've had a nickel for every movie about that.
Somebody pinch me because this sounds stupid.
Yeah.
But she had like family members, like, there was a lot of people kind of waiting to hear my my appraisal of it.
Wow. A lot was riding on this then.
And there's even a text message. There's a text message from her sister-in-law saying, if he doesn't like it, you have to leave him.
Wow.
So there was a lot riding on this.
No kidding.
Not that we would have actually broken up.
Well,
I don't think.
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
Who knows?
So that's my backstory. That's sort of how I came to it. And it was a big, like, this was an event movie in my household, right?
Very
For my girlfriend, this was to us what maybe not quite, yeah, almost like if we were to go see Rogue One. For us, it was like a Star Wars level importance.
Okay. Yeah.
So yeah.
So yeah, there was a lot riding on it, apparently.
Mm-hmm. Do you have trivia?
I actually do.
Did you do trivia? Oh man,
I do. Yeah.
I stand no chance.
I hope not, but we'll see.
Okay.
So it's two parts. There's like a main question and then a little bit of an appetizer question.
Okay.
The first appetizer.
Which we're starting with the appetizer?
Yeah, just the real, it's a true
would
false.
Makes sense.
True false. True or false? This is the first live taping of a Broadway musical Disney has released.
Oh. I can't think of another one, but I'm going to say false.
Okay.
I'm going to say false. I can't think of another one.
Yep.
But if if it turns out that it's false, then there's a fun piece of information coming.
Right.
If I say
right.
true, then it's like, oh, you're right. And then we move on to the next thing. So I'm going to say false.
Yeah. So this is, there's a reason no one's ever heard of it. It's false. It's actually the second. It's probably the most, it's easily the most significant live taping they've done so far of a live Broadway musical.
Sure.
The first was Disney's Newsies, the Broadway musical, which I haven't heard of. My dog hasn't heard of. My neighbor down the street has never heard of. So that was just more of a technicality question. But Hamilton's been the most significant one. The actual question is following here. The underlying book, music, and lyrics are by Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Correct.
Who also starred in this rendition, which we'll probably get to.
Yeah.
What Disney movie was he a composer and singer for?
I don't know about...
And I'll give you some choices.
Okay.
I'll give you some choices, boy.
Can I actually... This is going to seem strange. Can I work out my process...
Wow.
Before you even give me choices?
I hope so. Yeah. Go, I'm curious where this will go. Give it to me. Give it to me.
I only know of him being in one other film.
Okay.
Which is a Disney film.
Like at all?
Yeah. Like I only know him from one other thing.
Oh, I'm going to blow your mind when this question's done.
Okay. So I only know him from one other thing, which is a Disney thing.
Okay.
And it is a musical.
Okay.
And he does sing in it. I just don't know if he had anything to do with any of the music, like lyrically, if any of it was his.
Right.
But Mary Poppins Returns is what I know him from.
Oh.
And he kind of plays, I can't think of the name of his character. I think it might be Joe or something. But
or Jack kind of, or something.
Oh yeah, it's Jack. But he's kind of like the placeholder for Bert, for Dick Van Dyke's character. Right. I think instead of a chimney sweep, he's I don't know. He's like a lamplighter or something, right? He's like another one of those 100-year-old English entry level positions, uneducated job.
Yeah.
Scoundrel, type guy.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's the only. So I have to go with that. That has to be my answer.
Yep.
Only because I don't have any other, anything else I'm just going to be taking a guess at.
Right.
So the only thing I have any sort of position to answer is Mary Poppins Returns. So that is my answer, right or wrong. I have a feeling it's wrong.
It is wrong.
Okay.
But I can give you some choices if you want a second
Sure,
guess.
Yeah, I'll guess.
Okay.
But that's all that this will be sheer dumb luck if I get.
For sure. And that's okay. So 4 options. Moana, Coco.
Wait, I'm so proud of you.
Frozen. I almost called it Manoa.
You just said it right. That's amazing.
I know.
So
Moana, Coco, Frozen, or Tangled?
Frozen, no.
Okay.
Tangled, no.
Okay.
Coco. I'm going to go with Coco. I'm going to say Coco.
Sure. Well, believe it or not, kids, it was Moana.
Really?
Yeah. What are the odds?
Yeah,
he was
I mean, I don't know the actual math on that.
Probability get back to you next week.
Actually really complicated math.
So yeah, he was a composer and singer in Moana. Of note, he was in a few other Disney films. I couldn't tell you exactly. I think they were more like cameos, but he was in Star Wars The Force Awakens and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker, Now, I think both roles were quite cameo-ish. Like
he's one of those, like, Lin-Manuel was in a stormtrooper outfit, and you're like, eh.
Yeah, or maybe like it panned to him like in a celebration scene where like someone raises their arms in the air for like a split second.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's hard to say. But
I'm gonna have to look into that. I'm actually really interested about that.
Yeah, but yeah, Moana is the answer.
Cool.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for the trivia, sir.
No problem.
So lay it on me.
Okay.
Lay it on me like I'm a freezing person out on the lawn in the winter and you have a blanket.
Okay.
Wrap me in it.
Okay.
Breathe life back into me with it.
Okay. I'm literally just going to sidestep everything you said because I'm a little uncomfortable, but I will tell you what I thought about Hamilton.
That's exactly where I want you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I came into it a lot more like blind and ignorant than you did because I didn't have much knowledge of it. I think I had an awareness that it was a play, but it literally could have been about Hamilton, Ontario, for all I knew. But it with the amount of attention it was getting prior to its release and then post-release on Disney Plus, it was piquing my interest, and it's definitely an experience that I'm glad I took. And it's very unique. I mean, this goes without saying, just to have something of that context of something with historical and definitely a personal narrative touch to it, and also just a wow, like you said, like who cares? And by the end of it, we go, okay, I do kind of care about that. That is kind of fascinating.
Fun race bending, like the fact that you have Thomas Jefferson is played by a black man.
Yes,
and you know, like they haven't followed anything historically that way, but it's fun. Like clearly, that's not what George Washington looked like.
Oh, for sure.
But you buy it. You're like, this is great.
And I love it because this isn't my thought, and I've read it multiple places, but I love this modern storytelling, and I think the description that's given about this play is it's a description or a narrative of America then as told by Americans now.
Yes. So I was watching an interview with Lin-Manuel.
Okay, yeah.
And someone was asking him, because they took the show, one of the tours that they did, they took it to the UK.
Oh, wow.
And it was being done in the UK. And someone voiced initially to Lin-Manuel, they said, are you worried about the reception it's going to get? Because these people don't know American history.
Okay, yeah.
And Lin-Manuel's response was, it's okay. We don't know American history.
Right. Yeah.
Like we're not, like, you know, it's it's fine. We're not.
Sure. Yeah.
This isn't 100% historically accurate. No, a lot of it is.
Sure.
I've done a bunch of reading in the last few days about about Alexander Hamilton.
Yep.
And so some of the discrepancies, some stuff that was sort of spot on, and some stuff where they played it a little loose and wild with the facts.
Right. Sure.
But yeah.
Of note, this is not the film to pull out your phone and do a quick Google search of kind of historically, okay, George Washington did this. I'm curious if this is accurate or not.
Right.
Because I got and rightly so, but I got so many metaphorical eye rolls from my wife when I'd look up and just ask, like, what is happening? Because it's a long movie, it's a dense movie, but it's a fast-paced movie. And
it's a fast-paced movie.
If you look away,
if you check the time,
yes,
you miss so much.
Yes. So there would be times.
And this is why. So did you watch it with subtitles?
Oh, I think it's the only way.
For the first time, if you're not well-versed, my girlfriend would have been fine without subtitles.
Sure.
Because she's well-versed in the music. But you can't even, when we started watching it, we got about 90 seconds into the first song.
Okay.
And I paused it and rewound it to the beginning, and I said, sorry, I'm not paying, my mind was, I was just focusing on the fact that I liked the song, and not following the story.
Yes.
And it was like, no, the songs are the story. They're rapping the story. So you have to pay attention.
You have to be keeping track.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I learned that definitely quite early, and it took me a while to actually learn my lesson, but I think ultimately it's not my favorite musical, and I do think the concept is great. And I do love
when
the
you say not your favorite musical, do you mean film or like stage production?
Ooh. I guess I'm going to go
because
apples.
really this is just a recording of a stage production.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to go apples to apples and say stage production.
Okay.
Because that'd be unfair to say I don't like it as much as The Sound of Music or
right. It's a different basket of scones.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And so what ultimately I think is great, and I think a lot of people are saying this, I've never seen a play on Broadway, and I love the idea of just expanding it for those who never have and maybe never will see a play on Broadway. Just the intensity, the choreography, the talent level. It's phenomenal that during a pandemic or any time really, I can sit in my living room and I can watch something of this caliber. And I think that is cool, and I would love for this to happen more than just this one incident. I feel also something that is good is we touched on this kind of just the historical aspect of this, because in a way I think it's a double-edged sword, but the good part of it is so many people, like Americans, Canadians, just whoever, people who know about American history, people who don't know about American history, this brings a rendition of a story that's both historical and personal to a lot of people that may have otherwise just never been exposed to it.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a feat that's very, very impressive with this film. And the only double-edged sword to it is just the drawback of all they crammed into this film. It's a long film, so it's a marathon for sure, but also just it's so dense. And we just hit on this. Like, if you blink, you miss something. Like, each song, scene, and every sequence, like, it's almost exhausting. Like, it's just so packed that every scene you have to take it all in, or else you're lost.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think ultimately masterfully done. I love the production level, like just immense talent, choreography, and just even the underlying play that this guy made. But I think as it compares to actual other plays that I've seen in person, it's not on the top of my list, but It's not bad. And
Lin-Manuel has said that at some point, there will be an actual film coming. Just not for years to come,
right?
Because he wants to. His idea is to give everybody a chance to see it on stage before they make the movie.
Everyone see it on stage for the okay, yeah. Yeah.
But eventually, supposedly, there's a screenplay that's been written or something.
Do you think there's a downside to having a movie made about this? Because I just wonder if it's such a potent play, and I guess it's kind of like remakes. Like, you lose nothing by having a film. People can ignore the film and just watch the play and nothing else.
Well, I mean, is it any different than you've got Gerard Butler in Phantom of the Opera,
right?
You've got Les Mis,
yes,
right? And so these are both films that were adapted from the stage to actual proper films.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, hell, technically Peter Pan fits that category.
Right.
But yeah, so I don't know. I mean, I'm interested in it.
Right.
But again, but I think to myself, I'm only interested in it if it's Lin-Manuel and like I want this cast.
Right. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
And even if the opportunity came up to go see one with one of the spin-off casts, certainly I would do it. But I don't think I would pursue tickets like I would if it were possible to see it live with this cast.
Oh, for sure.
Because this is the cast. This is the original. Like even Jonathan Groff, who plays King George.
Right. Yeah.
He at the time that they were recording this, he had stepped out of the role. He was no longer playing that. Someone else was playing King George.
Oh, really?
And the new guy stepped aside so that it could be the original cast for this.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. So this film was shot over 3 separate performances.
Makes sense. Okay. Yep.
Two of which has a live audience.
And
the third one was a dead theater so that they could have cameras on the stage getting some of those intense close-ups and stuff like that. But it's masterfully stitched together.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah. Something else is really cool, too, is the use of the turntables on the floor.
Yeah. Yeah.
And something, I was watching a thing with the director, like a Zoom call thing, because that's how everything's done these days. All the interviews are Zoom calls.
Zoom.
But he said, like there's little things that are put in there, like anytime the turntables are turning counterclockwise, it signifies time moving forward, and anytime that it's reversed and it's turning clockwise, it signifies sort of resistance to progress.
Okay.
So there was things like that. There were things like the little details that were hidden in the set, that the set itself is basically made to look like 1700 scaffolding, like big wooden scaffolding. And the idea behind that is as it progresses, you see like brick walls kind of in the background that are getting bigger and like the building is becoming more and more complete.
Sure.
And that's supposed to signify America.
Right.
And that it's they're building a foundation. They're, all this, like there's so many
little nuances,
fun little details.
Yeah. Interesting.
That are speckled throughout. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
What songs, I'll give you 3 if you can come up with 3. What songs stuck out to you? Because I've got 3.
Yeah. I'm going to give you 3. A couple of them are just generalizations because they're songs that kind of repeat a bit. The first is, and in no particular order, but the first is any of the King George.
Yes, hands down, best part of the whole thing.
Well, because
he was my favorite character.
Yes.
It was hilarious.
Well, yeah, it's this comedic thread throughout, right?
Yeah.
And
that you have King George III come out and practically sing a breakup song between him and not America, because King George at the time wouldn't have recognized it as America.
Right.
He would have recognized it as British rebels.
Oh yeah.
Right, because he didn't acknowledge that they were British rebels, and that to the British rebels they were Americans.
Sure,
but to the British, to the redcoats, they were just rebels.
Yeah. So for those
they were people from Quebec. Sorry, that's a little Canadian, And anyone who's listening from Quebec, we love you.
Canadian content.
Sorry, it's not even. I'm pronouncing it wrong. I think it's Quebec. I think if you're from there, it's Quebec, not Quebec. But
all his numbers are fantastic. Just breathe.
Yeah.
It was a bit of a contrast, a fusion of life in there.
What about the Gaba Spit?
Yeah, that was intense.
And what's incredible is that, like, from a professional standpoint, that he finishes the song with spit on his face.
Yes.
And doesn't wipe. It never touches his face.
Is in the era that we live in, it gives me the heebie-jeebies a bit. I'm like, good Lord, this is the pre-COVID times.
But apparently, I was watching an interview with him.
Sure.
And he was saying that's not so much a conscious decision. He said, when I perform, I'm a spitter. I'm a spitter when I perform.
No, that's
I've always
interesting.
it's just the way my performances are. I spit.
Yeah.
But that's like
That's healthy.
we're entering loogie territory. Like that's,
oh yeah.
You know.
Probably the next any of the rap battles of Jefferson and Hamilton. Those debate rap-offs,
like the freestyle rap.
Yeah, I mean, it was the content, but also just it was really fun and kind of like I kind of just felt the juices flowing with those ones. The third, I would probably go with the final song, I guess, the kind of closing kind of wrap-up song.
Sure.
Yeah, those would be kind of the three main ones that stand out. How about you?
So I have two that differ from you. So my first one, and I think the best moments are the "You'll Be Back."
Yes. Oh yeah.
Because and he's just got like this pompous British accent.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah.
Not that British accents are pompous.
No.
His is.
He comes across as that.
Right. It's this "You'll be back," like just very, very. I don't. Anyways. It's really really good. And a fun little tidbit was this was something that they were not nervous about, but they're like when we took we did the show in London, or royalty had come to see it or something.
Oh yeah.
But like Harry and Meghan are in the audience, and Lin-Manuel's thinking to himself, like, we're pretty savage in our portrayal of Harry's like sixth great grandfather or whatever it is.
Yeah.
But that is that Harry is a descendant of King George.
Yeah.
Right, because that's just
lineage.
So I guess would have been King George. Why am I blanking? What is their last name? The Queen Elizabeth, not Chapman. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'm not able to help you out with this one.
You don't know either? Is it that you've forgotten, or you just have no idea?
I don't know.
Okay, hang on. I gotta look this up.
Frederick? No,
it's like a very Windsor.
Oh, sorry.
Elizabeth Windsor, right? And so I'm wondering, like, was he George Windsor the Third?
Yeah,
I guess so. I guess the last name would carry.
I
don't know. I'll have to look into
not know.
So anyway, so that was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The next song that I really enjoy is called "Dear Theodosia," and it's where Aaron Burr is singing to his daughter, and then Alexander Hamilton is singing to his son. And they're kind of sitting side by side on the stage and doing like a bit of a duet, but it's like this nice, like soft kind of song. Look it up. Watch it. It's a good moment. The other one, I just want to look up the name of it.
Yeah, it's with this volume of songs, the names do start to blend. Because I even looked at the list just a few moments ago, and it's
something like I'll wait. I don't know. There's something about waiting. There's a song about waiting, and I found I enjoyed the songs that weren't like full on rap songs. With the exception of Why can't I say it now? The French guy.
Lafayette?
Lafayette. Lafayette. And the actor who did Lafayette was brilliant as Lafayette. He was brilliant as Thomas Jefferson.
Oh, yeah.
Because there's a couple actors that double up their roles.
Yep.
And so that was all. So those are my three best takeaways.
Yeah. Cool.
What'd you think of Lin-Manuel's singing voice? This was a hang up for me.
I'm trying to The only things that are sticking in my head, and I forget the title of the song, but it was the one post his son dying, and he was the actor, the character was emotionally shooken up, and the voice of that moment was supposed to be emotionally kind of shaken, so it was appropriate at the time, but that kind of left a lingering taste in my mouth. I'm like, but okay, yeah, that one was supposed to be at that level, but his other lyrical numbers really didn't stand out as, okay, yeah, he's really convincing me. He's really he's really impressing me with his lyrical range. And
I found his singing was overall, unfortunately, underwhelming.
Well, that's fine. Like, I'm trying to think if that one emotional song is just kind of tainting my impression of it, or if that is if it was just underwhelming.
Right. I think he didn't have a strong, commanding voice. But I think made up for it with charisma, with emotion. Sure. Like, I think, I would say I consistently found his character, almost intoxicating. Like, just I just hung on his words, and his passion, and his convictions were my convictions, and I felt really into this.
Yeah.
But so do you have anything else specifically about the play?
I think that's about it. That's kind of it in a nutshell.
Yeah. So scale of 0 to 10, this bad boy for me.
This bad boy.
This naughty boy. This film's being sent to its room without supper.
With this film, I had trouble scoring it. I'm not going to lie, because I've settled on a couple numbers, and I almost feel I feel conflicted, because I feel this is such a magnificent piece of work in its entirety. And we didn't pick on, but we can touch on, I think Manuel's lyrics were or his vocal capability was a little lacking. But like, if you do everything for this, like if you write the lyrics and the story and like do everything else, I think you can get a day off with, having demands for the lyrics. But what I'm trying to say is, on one hand, I appreciate the absolute accomplishment this is as a play, and on the other hand, it just wasn't my favorite.
Okay.
And I'm very conflicted. And I've seen a lot of life. Go ahead.
Just eeny, meeny, miny, moe that shit.
Well, I just want to say that, like, it's not that I think Hamilton's bad. Like, it's just I've seen a lot of live theater, both in the United Kingdom, in the States, in Canada, Niagara-on-the-Lake, and just whether it's the just experience or the underlying story, there are so many other things like Les Mis or Phantom of the Opera, or even just like Guys and Dolls or something, that I would like, if that came on Disney Plus, I would just quit my job and I'd be streaming that tomorrow.
Okay.
But I gave it a 7.2 on my scale. That's 7
admirable.
And a 7 out of 10 on Marshall's scale.
Okay, that's admirable.
And
do you think you would score it high had we just walked out of the Broadway production?
Mm-hmm.
And I'd said score it on 0 to 10. Do you think it would score higher?
Yeah. I mean,
the atmosphere.
I think you have to assume that it probably would.
Right.
Because, and we're going apples to apples here. We're not comparing it to watching it on Blu-ray, The Sound of Music. We're comparing it with other live theater productions, and as good as televisions and surround sounds are, we're not as immersed or in it, or it's not as visceral as seeing a live play.
Right.
Yeah.
King George doesn't act like, you don't get sprayed.
You don't get a shower from
you don't
KG.
Get the spray.
Yeah. I'm curious so you had so much more writing on this, just from where will your life go based on your opinion. So I'm curious what you graded this.
Fasten your damn seatbelt.
Okay, just wait. Okay, it's clicked in.
That's a weird sounding seatbelt.
It's
I could
totally a
probably fix
seatbelt.
that in post. I could probably add a sound effect in for you.
Do it. Do it up.
All right. Click it again. Click it. Perfect. Okay, perfect. Are you ready?
Can I give a guess?
Sure.
Because I'm just...
Are you going to guess like down to the decimal point?
Yeah.
Okay.
I honestly don't know where to go with this.
Don't be too ambitious. Don't
8.2.
That's a pretty good guess.
Okay.
9.4.
Whoa.
And I cannot wait to watch this again. Like I need to, because I feel like I'm going to get so much more out of it the second time.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
And this could be like I'm not trying to impress anyone with this. I've been keeping this like
of note.
Like my girlfriend's been asking me, so like, where does it rank on your scale? And I'll be like, and I've kept telling her I haven't decided yet.
Sure.
Sure. But ultimately I think I had.
That's pretty dope.
I just wasn't ready to share.
Yeah.
And so this could be somewhat emotion driven. Like I could be hopped up on adrenaline right now from it, and I could be like, you know, when I come down off of this, I could be like 3.
It was the same when we saw episode 9 of Star Wars. We were just so buzzed up on the emotion that we gave it a resounding score, and I think we still do. But emotions do play into this for sure.
Oh yeah, but we were both ready to say this could be our favorite Star Wars film of all time.
And I'm still I'm still open to that debate.
I'm still open to it as well. 100% I am.
Yeah. Sorry, but emotions do play a role. I get it.
So 9.4.
Wow, I have to say that's interesting. That's super interesting.
It probably makes my top 30
of
films.
Wow.
Of all time.
Oh, wow.
Assuming I can assuming Lord of the Rings count, like the series counts as 1.
Sure, yeah, that buys you some real estate for sure.
Right, Back to the Future counts as 1.
Yep, okay.
The Matrix counts as 1 type of thing.
So one thing I'll say is I think I will maybe see it again.
Yeah, do it, man.
But here's the thing. I'm not sure if I would, and I might watch it on Disney Plus next week. Who the heck knows?
Sure.
But I'm wondering if someone asked me, "Do you want to watch this tonight?" I'd say no. But once we return to a world that's able, and it won't be the same cast, obviously, but I wonder if we get to a time that we're able and there's an availability and it works. If someone said, "Hey, next Tuesday night, do you want to see this in person?" Whether it's in Toronto or the Northwest Territories or in Alaska, if I'd go, yeah, maybe this is how I want to take it in and just kind of experience it in a more theater environment. I'm curious.
I think it would make a great story to say that you traveled to Alaska for the evening.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
To see a production.
Yeah. Maybe on someone else's dime for sure.
Yeah. So what'd you watch this week?
That's an interesting question, and it's interesting for a couple main reasons, really. The first is
I'm intrigued.
I'm mostly stalling because I wrote down my thoughts on a document for a different film we're reviewing, so I'm just opening that document right now.
Oh, okay.
And so I was mainly just buying time till I got my screen up, and I'm telling you, I watched 2 different films this week. You're
always just a little ahead of yourself.
Is that good or bad?
So what'd you watch?
So I watched your recommendation of the 2015 film The Dressmaker with Kate Winslet.
Which I made a prediction.
Sure.
Last week when I recommended it to you, my prediction was that you would rank it 7.5 or higher. So I'm very curious to see how this plays out.
Yeah. And how would you describe this film? Like, would it be a drama or would it be...
I think at the time I said a drama mixed with thriller, like a thriller drama.
Right. Yeah. I think that's fair. Yeah. It was actually you were a little off, and I'm not sure why. Because if you write down my interests, both in life and in film, and you wrote them on a piece of paper, this film has everything. And I'm not sure what it is, but it just kind of came across a little flat. And for some reason, I just couldn't sink my teeth into it.
Yeah, see, and so that's not my fault, because you basically gave me all your favorite ingredients, and I put them into a pancake for you, and was like, here.
And I said, I don't feel like pancakes. I want waffles.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, like I said, everything, like, it's set in the 50s. It's has Kate Winslet. It's has what's his name? Elrond. Agent Smith.
Hugo Weaving,
yeah. Just all these different facets about, heck, even a dressmaker, like all these just cool elements. Yeah, I'm not sure what it was. I don't know if it tried to just do too much. There's definitely a revenge element to the story. There's a hidden secret from the past element. There's a feel good, a woman can bring new confidence to a town element. There's a, your father's a jackass element. Like, I'm wondering if there was just too much, and I just felt it was too much for me to kind of just sink into one, and I found it a little overwhelming. The one thing, and I will talk to you more about this off camera or off mic, because I don't want to give any spoilers, but there was one sequence near the end where I did kind of go to the edge of my seat and I said, holy friggin' crow. And a couple things happened. And yeah, I would say this movie was flat until like a couple kind of very key things happened, and I was shocked. I was like, movie, you know what? I didn't think you had it in you. And
okay.
Yeah, we'll talk about that off camera, but
okay.
yeah, I don't know what the reason was. I gave it a 3.3 out of 10 on my scale.
Whoa.
And a 3 out of 10 on Marshall's scale.
So it like really missed.
So yeah, I would only maybe watch this again on my scale if I was at the cottage, it was a thunderstorm outside, and there was no Wi-Fi, and this was on VHS on the coffee table.
That bewilders me a little.
It bewilders me. I honestly do not know what happened. But
all right.
As weird as that sounds, I don't regret watching it, because this wasn't a legal obligation in this case. Like, when you described everything that was in it, I felt compelled to watch it. So this other film that I watched is your recommendation. And I'm going to recommend it. It's the recommendation reason is kind of like when you watch a play or a film and there are a lot of notable faces in it, and the film itself or the story itself might not be the primary driving force. And it might be if you watch it. But I want you to watch it just for all the actors that are in it. The actors that are in it that I want you to keep an eye out for are Alfred Molina.
Okay.
Steve Buscemi.
Ooh, I love Steve Buscemi.
John Hurt.
Okay.
Iggy Pop. Keep an eye out for him.
Weird. Okay.
Billy Bob Thornton. Keep your eyes peeled for him.
I love Billy Bob Thornton. He's an asshole. Like, I've seen interviews with him, and he's actually a dick.
He does. I have not seen any interviews with him, but my limited exposure, I do get that impression.
Yeah, nobody think, oh, it's Uncle Robert. No, he's a dick.
Yeah. Also, not many people may know him, but Jared Harris is in this. I'm
not familiar.
Moriarty, Game of Shadows, Robert Downey Jr.
Oh,
Sherlock Holmes.
okay. Yeah.
Two more notable faces. The one, I'm not going to say his name. I'm going to say him for his most reputable role. He's the father from Back to the Future.
Crispin Glover?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the final face.
Why didn't you want to? Because you didn't think I would know who Crispin Glover is?
I'm almost certain you would, but I don't know if others would.
Okay.
The final face you're familiar with. I'm not sure if many others will be familiar with him, but the final actor I want you to keep an eye out is Johnny Depp.
Give me something he's in.
They're mostly foreign films from like Vietnam.
Okay.
More so documentaries.
I'll look him up ahead of time so that I kind of know what he looks like, and then I'll
Yeah, I said foreign films. They're more like documentaries on like how to install your car seat kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, weird.
Yeah, so this film that I'm recommending to you is a Western drama from 1995 called Dead Man.
From 1995.
Mm-hmm.
I've never heard of this movie.
I had never heard of it either till someone mentioned it, and then I eventually watched it. So, yeah, it's my recommendation to you, the story itself, but also just the volume of people that are in it. Yeah, just give it a look-see. Tell me what you think.
I will do that.
What did you watch this week?
I watched a film called Personal Shopper.
Right. Did I misinterpret it, or was there a groan there?
I still really like Kristen Stewart.
Sure. Yeah, we had this convo last week, for sure.
I just, like, I feel like there was an interaction between the two of us that I don't remember happening, where I was like, hey, could you please recommend something just kind of depressing and gloomy for me, please? And then you were like, actually, I've got just the thing. And then I was like, great, can't wait. And if that happened, then I apologize.
Sure.
I didn't really, I don't know. I thought her performance was great. Mm-hmm. I think all the acting in this is good. I think it's got all the elements of a good movie. I think it's a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not for me.
Sure.
Yeah. That's kind of, I can't even recommend it to other people. Like, I wouldn't even extend the recommendation.
No.
It's not a must-see.
No. And I'm not going to give anything away to people at home. I would totally mirror what you said. I just think it's a film about the supernatural that I think took a lot of left turns. And at certain points, I think I just wanted it to go right or straight or backwards, or just, when someone has a lot of ammunition and instead of using it in a very fun, creative way, they just kind of pour water on it and walk away. And it's like, oh, well, that's not what I wanted to see or would have done, but okay. And so, I'd agree with you. It's not the best.
Yeah, I would mimic a lot of that.
Mm-hmm.
I also watched a movie, which is my recommendation for you. With Henry Cavill.
Henry Cavill.
Superman. The newest Superman.
Oh, sure.
So he's in it.
Okay.
Armie Hammer. Who is like the Lone Ranger.
Oh, of course, yeah. With Johnny Depp.
Yeah. Hugh Grant.
Hugh.
You don't know who Hugh Grant is?
Hugh.
What?
Who? You.
I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, Hugh Grant.
So anyways, and it's a Guy Ritchie film.
Do
you know who Guy Ritchie is?
Heard of him.
He's a director.
Okay. He directs things.
He did like I can't believe he did the Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock Holmes.
Oh, of course. Yes. Yeah.
Right. I think he did the live action Aladdin.
Potentially. I'm not sure about that, but that's very possible.
I'm trying to think what else. He's got some good director credits. I'm trying to think of one other one that you might know. Snatch. Do you know the movie Snatch?
Heard of it. Heard of it.
So stuff like that.
Yeah.
So the movie I'm recommending for you is The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
Oh, yeah, I've heard of it. Yep.
But you haven't seen it.
Oh, no.
Perfect. This is a fun. It's just fun. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
I just want you to watch it. It's enjoyable. It's kind of a fun, like spy, but not like secret agent, just like government, like G-Man spy type of
cool
thing, old-timey feeling,
interesting
action type flick.
Cool.
So, The Man from U.N.C.L.E.
I'll have fun with it.
Yeah. Can you wrap this up and lick it shut?
Yeah. So everyone, check out the links below. Please like, follow, subscribe all across all our platforms. And if you like this episode, please like the post for the episode and leave a comment. Let us know what you think. Thank you for listening. And be sure to stay tuned for future votes where you tell us what to review. We love having a platform where we kind of give you the reins to the show. And check out the link below for our Patreon page, where you can check out all the different rewards we can give you for helping us support the show. So for helping us pay the bills.
There's a bonus stuff that you get, a back catalog and all future episodes of us just kind of shooting the shoot.
Bonus votes. You get extra voting power.
If you go high enough, you get some merch. It gets slapped in the mail and sent your way.
If you go high enough, you get periodic shout-outs.
Yeah. If you go high enough, you get... Oh, that's it. That's all there is.
Yeah, I mean, if you go high enough, we'll come up with something new. Like if you if you write us a blank check, I mean, who knows what'll happen?
We'll come to your house and make you supper.
Yeah. Sorry, did you say supper or suffer?
Well, depends on the food we make.
Yeah, I guess.
Could be both.
Yeah.
That hands down. Hands down. I'm making this promise right now.
Okay.
If you give us $15,000.
Wow.
Then both Pete and I, doesn't matter what country you live in, where in the world you are, Pete and I will get on a plane. We will come to your house once the borders and everything open up.
Yeah.
We'll get on a plane. We'll come to your house. We will make you dinner.
I'm not ready to sign on it and say it's guaranteed, but I would be very open.
$15,000. It wouldn't cost us anything. We would just use that money, and then we would still have
It depends. It depends where it is and how much the travel would cost and all that stuff, and what kind of food. Like if they want really expensive,
They're
caviar.
Giving you $15,000. This will cost you nothing out of pocket.
So we don't have to pay for the grocery supplies out of pocket?
No, they've given you $15,000. Just deduct it from that.
Yeah, but if it's really expensive, things can add up. Okay. My point is, I'm very open to this. I'm not saying it'll happen, but I'll have a conversation.
All right, we'll discuss this.
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll update our Patreon page.
Yeah. Thank you for listening.
Goodbye.